I am truly curious and quite surprised to hear you suddenly switching over to speaking in English right now, especially since it is such an unexpected change in our conversation. So could you please tell me what exactly is the reason behind this sudden shift in the way you are communicating with me today? Everyone is prepared for this kind of sensitivity, so right after finishing a delicious meal, well, it often happens that the vast majority of people out there feel a bit different. Some people feel it's better because their absorption capacity is stronger. I don't eat noodles. Some people don't have him because he is simply too rare. He insists on eating something first before he'll eat this. This product is truly high tech because it's so small, but it uses nanotechnology. That's the power of nanotechnology. Back at that particular moment, we did not even realize or know it could actually happen. Scientists say we should take it. Why? Because if our heart is a bit damaged or not very strong, or if our blood vessels, like with cardiovascular diseases, they have some regeneration, so our product will definitely enhance that. That is definitely not a problem at all for us to handle.
This is actually about 10% completely random.
Thank you so much for asking that. It is actually a very good and insightful question. The reason for this is primarily because of the unique features and capabilities found within this specific product. It will have some reactions. Some people, if they take it at night, they can't sleep. Oh, in the past, I think I've experienced that before. Coffee, 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 coffee. Under 30, even at low doses, there are the same reasons. So for some people, if you feel that after taking it you can't sleep, then just take it in the morning. But if some people say, oh, after I take it, my sleep is actually much better, then take it at night. But usually, my suggestion is, if possible, take one in the morning and one at night. Some people say, oh, but I have to work all day. I need this to give me energy. So they take two in the morning. Some people say, oh, well, because when I'm sleeping, there's nothing else going on. So my body can just absorb it, so I take it then. Fans, when you're sleeping, absorption happens really quickly. So it gets absorbed, but it's different for everyone. You have to see for yourself. That's it.
So
your voice is very quiet.
Teacher, are you asking about that Luhan placenta? Is it deer, those ones? With that German one, he must think that if the deer can't be delivered.
Yes, 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 yes. Have you ever used it? Do you know what ski is? It's rice water. In English, it's called, we really should not use it. My phone. What we need to use in the future is next. I just won't use it anymore because it can give one by one.
Where does it come from?
So what I want to say is, if today we treat it as a food, there will be roots. Yes, 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 yes. Once it faithfully follows another, it eventually becomes one itself. So it no longer matters what it is called because it already is what it is. It's already unique on its own, so it's really hard to explain it to you because they'll still go back to that, like, oh, it's still the second one. So this definitely is a possibility. Well, If in the near future, for people who are strictly vegetarian, we can see if there is perhaps a brand new product that allows you to achieve that exact same effect without actually using any deer antler. Essentially the same kind of beneficial effect, because right now our current line of products. Do you truly understand the situation? We are all professional companies here, remember that? Just a moment ago, I clearly stated that as long as we manage to find that specific key, even if we do not successfully get it from that particular location, we can still find a way to obtain it elsewhere. For example, we could easily source the exact same kind of key from our partners in Latin America. This is possible because the technology we use belongs entirely to us. It is not something. While we are certainly not a traditional company, we remain a deeply committed high-tech organization. May I take a moment to ask you about your Fibra connection?
Would that be acceptable to you?
Fibra is actually doing fine. I'm actually very cautious when taking it. You need to learn because maybe you don't have it or there might be some imbalance. It is most likely located somewhere within the city of Xi'an. It's like he helps you unlock that key, and when he opens it, it brings water, and sometimes some people are even forced to do it. I've taken this product before, but my shipment went missing.
For people with poor finances, will taking one pill be effective? Will taking just one pill work?
Even just one pill is effective, or for some people, like they might say, hey, I took it for a month. And also before, we would always, if I think about it, you said I started, you were the one who got me started. So the answer is yes, you can take just one. The answer is, can I take it for 1 month, then stop for 3 months? Can I take it for another month after that? And is that okay too? You'll still get there. Just like in Journey to the West, you'll get there, but maybe it'll take you 10 years, while others only need 3 years to arrive.
First,
First of all, do you have any other questions? What is your current environment like? What's going on at home right now? Do you happen to have, I'm trying to help you solve your problem right now. Your trusty backpack, your mobile home. It's been a long time, 5 or 6 years. It's not that I'm very afraid, it's that I can only address the symptoms, but the root cause is still there. In other words, your issue is still there, and even I can't help you with that. I'm not saying you're dirty. I'm just saying you really need to pay attention. Please pay close attention because there are some things in this world that you simply can't see, like a lingering bad smell. You can't see it with your eyes. If you truly trust this product and give it at least 2 months of use, you will find that the odor will gradually fade away. But the truth is, you won't even need to wait those full 2 months to start seeing some real noticeable results.
my nose is really itchy. If it weren't itchy, I wouldn't scratch it and it would get better, but it's itchy.
Do you know why it itches? It itches. I just mentioned it. It itches. It itches. Everyone experiences it. I get itchy too. Sometimes even my scalp gets itchy. When it itches, it's because inside your body, well, we're all getting older. I'm getting older, and so are you. We get older every day, and our bodies are already out of balance. When that happens, it means our immune system is out of balance. If it's out of balance, you have to accept that it's out of balance. Sometimes, when you feel itchy, it's like a sudden impulse. It comes and goes almost like an illness. When it gets better, it might itch as if it's dry. When the skin peels, it gets itchy. This is a new symptom, but it means that your body is already. It's like having a high fever. I'm just telling you, having a high fever is also one of those things. But is having a high fever good or bad? Actually, it's good. But because we think having a fever is bad, we see it as something negative. However, having a high fever is actually a good thing. Your body is making some adjustments because you need to. When you do this, you can recover even faster. The more you itch, the better it actually is for you. You might think it's strange that I say the more it itches, the better, even though it can get extremely painful. But once you get through it, you'll be fine. It's like suddenly having $30,000. You have to go through this process. That's it. That means maybe you'll have to endure it for 2 months or maybe just a day or two, and you'll feel really itchy, extremely itchy. You have to hold on. You have to endure it, right? Then the whole thing disappears. Some people are just like that. In your case, if you take it, trust me, there are people who have taken it and gotten better just like that. I'm not good at talking on the phone.
What is a cancer patient? A cancer survivor, or is it the record for patients in history?
It is. Of course, it also has, so it's hard to say because it has both aspects. That's why I'm really worried that some people might take it and then, did you all hear me mention the key? But this product inside it, there's nothing carcinogenic. Someone mentioned it's carcinogenic. It doesn't have that. All of its keys are locked. It hasn't triggered cancer development, so it's because it hasn't triggered cancer. It hasn't activated it again. But for some cancer patients or pregnant women, if something happens to them, would they be willing? They might say they can't do this or that. So we don't let them take it because they might blame the product. If you were to ask me, I honestly believe that even pregnant women can safely use this product. They can take it too, even if, yes, they can take it. For example, that person, if something happens, might blame the product, so we have to be extra careful. If it were actually me in that situation, I definitely wouldn't want to harm myself. So why on earth would I ever harm others? If I can personally take it myself without any worry, then it is definitely and completely safe for anyone else to take as well. There are so many of us, some people after eating might still have reactions. They suspect they have a cold, suspect they have a cold. So I can't just say, oh, everything is going to be perfectly fine, because if even the smallest thing goes wrong, that's it. It is completely over for good. It's just that because we're making medicine, When we make it, what we look at is basically, as long as it's for 80% of people, I can say that, but I cannot say 10%. I cannot say 100%. What I'm saying is, from a scientific perspective, people with cancer can definitely take it. That is, you have to look at your marker. Your marker means you have to check that index. Why? Because for some people, after taking it, things actually get worse. Well, that's because if that's the case, if they keep taking it, because what I mean is, wow, they get really upset, wondering why things went from having hope to having nothing. They've been taking it for over 20 years. And there are many cases, honestly, at the time, I personally witnessed a lot of regretful situations. It's not that I'm trying to sell something. I genuinely want to help these cancer patients now. All right? If I do this, then for that, it's possible, it's doable. So I even suggest they take it. It helps them recover better and faster because it's really, really hard on people, especially on children. It's very tough.
America,
And so,
if there are certain situations.
these are all things I just mentioned. Are you Xiaobing or physical tumors? That's why we need cardiac resuscitation. This product, it has a key inside. A key, yes, it has that. Yes, that's it. It will turn off those mechanisms. Do you understand? So sometimes when you turn them off, just like you said earlier, people who smoke don't necessarily get cancer, and those who don't smoke, right? Right? There is no doubt that it will be extremely helpful. in the long run for everyone involved. But people who use this product must truly believe in it, because it's about believing in the power of wisdom. Because some people, even when I'm talking about something this good, especially cancer patients might say, oh, I'm already dead. I'm definitely going to die. I will die for sure. Well, you definitely will have a harder time surviving if you think that way. But if I say, I won't die, taking this will definitely help me, it will help me, some people might not take it seriously, but that's not the real issue. It will help your body absorb that product, because if you don't believe, you won't. That friend of his just shuts down, just closes off.